Hey, what's up guys? It's Linckes. This is my beginner's guide to Mutilate and Wrath of the Lich King 2v2, 3v3 arena. Today we're going to talk about what talents you should use, what type of gear you should use, and also what kind of gameplay should happen in the arena. First, we'll go over what talents you should use. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is go to Google and type in Wrath of the Lich King, Mutilate, Rogue, Talent, and should come up with Wowhead. Wowhead's a good place. Let's see here. Just scroll down into the talent build here. Yeah, that's like... Okay, I don't think that's right. Hold on, let's look at... Hold on. Okay, hold on. So here is a build that I made for you guys to look at. You see we got 44 points in Assassination, 4 points in Combat, and 23 in Subtlety. You're going to be taking Mutilate Glyph, Sprint Glyph, and Prep Glyph. The Prep Glyphs basically, for an extra disarm. It's really good to have 2 disarms against a lot of classes like warriors. And the only minor glyph that's important is this Vanish Glyph, because it gives you movement speed. Second, we'll go over what type of gear you should use. Alright guys, so I've been very casual in Wrath of the Lich King, but I love arena, so I'm going to show you how to be able to be competitive in the arena with minimal effort. Alright guys, so the first number 1 rule of any PvP as a melee is you need 5% hit at least. If you look, I have 6.2%, which is just a little bit over hit cap, but that's fine. Basically, you want to get hit cap, and then you want to come over to this vendor over here, and then you want to buy all of the PvP gear for your class. For Rogue, it is of Triumph, and there's different capes. You could get a cape of Triumph if you have hit already, or there's also another cape, I believe, that does right here, this one of Victory, that does give you hit rating if you need extra hit rating. But as you can see, last season and this season, I'm basically using full PvP gear with mostly blue gems, although I'm starting to slowly upgrade. But yeah, I basically have full PvP gear and a whole lot of resilience, which is not recommended for high level gameplay, but I think with full PvP gear you should be more than capable of getting 2200 rating or above. Last season I was able to get 2500 rating, and this season, as you can see, I have a badge ring here and a badge trinket, and I've been slowly starting to do TOGC every week, which I highly recommend you do to get Death's Verdict and other items that could greatly boost your chances in arena. But like I said, minimal effort. Make sure to go into your Winter Grasp every 3 hours if you need honor, and do that battleground daily, and in no time you'll be able to get all of your relentless off pieces and be competitive in arena. Once you have hit rating, get the 21 agi 3% crit damage meta gem, and you can supplement gems for hit rating if you don't have hit rating cap, which is again is 5%. But for the most part, if you have hit rating cap, you just stack attack power after that. You just get bright gems, and as long as your meta gem works, you need 1 blue, 1 yellow, 1 red to make it work. You just see right here, I'm using this green gem to make the yellow and the blue work, and the rest is red gems. I'm just stacking attack power and everything, and I think that's the way to go. As far as enchants, make sure to get the Winter Grasp enchant on your head and on your shoulders. Get attack power to bracers, stealth and agi to cloak, I'm using rocket gloves, but if you don't have engineering, you want to get attack power to gloves, get the attack power crit leg enchant, and also get the attack power on your boots. Since you're Mutilate and you have the fleet-footed talent, as you can see, this talent does not stack with any other movement speed increasing effects, so you're allowed to get some attack power on those boots if you can, you know, fork out the 100 gold or whatever. And for weapons, you want to get berserking in main hand, and a weapon chain in your offhand for all those disarms. And last, let's go over what type of gameplay should happen in the arena. Alright guys, let me have a heart-to-heart with you for a second. If you're this far in the video, you are now a Mutilate Rogue, and what I like to call an ass rogue. You know, a lot of people call them Assa or whatever. You're an ass rogue, look, right? In WoW, you do more damage when you're behind people, and Mutilate Rogues definitely get behind people, and I prefer Mutilate and the damage it gives. So basically, a few heart-to-heart moments here. I want to say that as Mutilate, your Envenom makes your poisons proc significantly more if you read the ability. On top of that, if you keep pecking at someone with your Envenoms whenever you can, you will not kill them. Your goal as a Mutilate Rogue is to stack your deadly poison, keep your wound poison and crippling on your target, and do as many Envenoms as possible, because Envenom is nature damage. And that means that you're not even dealing with armor at all, because you're now a caster. You're doing nature damage. You can hit warriors, you can hit paladins, shamans, anything that a sub rogue is, you know, having troubles with armor wise. You're gonna completely ignore that with your combo point ability in Venom. That being said, your rotation's very simple. It's basically just Mutilate and Envenom. On top of that, you do have a talent in your assassination tree that makes it so when you go stealth for the next 20 seconds, your energy rate is increased, your energy regeneration rate. So that makes your vanishes very valuable. You have preparation as the spec that it gave you, so you do have 3 potential chances to use this buff. You know, you're on your initial opener, on the first vanish, and on the second vanish. After that, you basically just need to stack your energy. Stack your energy. Even if you're almost full energy, you want to get full combo points as a Mutilate Rogue, and then you want to unload into your target with about 3 Envenoms, 2 to 3 Envenoms. If you have full stacks of poisons and your wound poisons up, you should be able to chunk your target to half health or dead if they're already at that point as you're stacking your energy. A next big tip is, if you're ever going against a sub rogue, which is your #1 enemy as a Mutilate, and oftentimes you're just battling that second Shadow Dance. You know, if you let them get Shadow Dance for the second time and you've already used all your cooldowns, it's pretty much game at that point. So what you need to do against sub rogues is just make sure to blind disarm their Shadow Dance, and after that, your game will be significantly better, no matter what happens after that. Another big tip is, if you're fighting warrior pally or any team that your priest needs to mana burn, it's really important to time your cheap shots and your kidney shots on the warrior when your priest is in line of sight with the paladin. That way you can get, you know, significant mana burns that could potentially change the tide of the fight. In closing, you know, being an ass rogue is really fun, but the hugest downside to being a Mutilate Rogue is basically the fact that you really lack mobility, and once you're out of cooldowns, you're kind of a sitting duck. So you really need to make sure against teams like Shadow Priest Mage that, you know, you get the dispersion before you use your cloak or before you use your second vanish, so that you make sure that you can get to your target and finish that game. Because if you blow everything you have, every cooldown you have too early, you might not make it to the end, and I think that's the huge downside of Mutilate, that it comes with a lot of damage, you get healed more, you move faster, and overall it's a great spec that I love playing, and I think you should try it too. So this video is a long time coming after getting so many questions about talent, spec, and gear in my comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and you can also go follow my Twitch. I should be streaming more often, and again, if you show your support and you like these videos, there will be much more to come. Appreciate you guys. Peace.